Good morning, guys. Are you ready to do a bit more baking? Because all of the hedgehogs are starting to wake up now after their hibernation because it's spring, I thought that we would do a hedgehog. But we're going to make a hedgehog that we can eat because eating things is very, very good. So I have made a chocolate cheesecake hedgehog, and I thought that we could do some cheesecake hedgehogs together. I thought that'd be quite good. So you are going to need some biscuits. I've got digestive biscuits, but you can use some hobnobs or some rich teas. It doesn't matter as long as it's round. I've also got some milk chocolate spread. You can use Nutella, you can use chocolate and hazelnut spread, you can use whatever you like, as long as it's chocolatey. And then we're going to need some sort of chocolate buttons. Now, I found lots in the shops, so I have found some Cadbury ones and some cheap ones. And you can use whichever ones you like. I like these ones because I like the white ones as well. But we're going to use different ones today. And then the last thing that you're going to need on top of the cream cheese, so I've just got a little tub of Philadelphia, and then you're going to need a couple of chocolate chips. That's for his eyes, and we'll go through that in a second. And the equipment you're going to need is a bowl. You're going to need a knife. You're going to need a big spoon and a little spoon, and that's all you're going to need. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to put our cream cheese into our bowl and get it all out like that. Okay, and then you're going to get your chocolate spread and your big spoon, and you're going to put 2 big spoonfuls into this. So 1 big spoon, and use your little spoon to get it off, and then another big spoon, just like that. Oh, doesn't that look good? And then you are going to mix this up, and it's tough to start off with, and if you get chocolate all over your fingers, then don't lick them. I haven't got Nugget with me this morning. She's asleep in her cage. She had a bit of a party last night. She ate all the Rice Krispies from yesterday. Okay, so once you've mixed it all up, it will look like that, all mixed up. And if you don't use all of this on your digestive biscuits or your other biscuits today, it's really good on toast and in sandwiches. So just put it in the fridge and keep it for later. The next thing you need to do is you need to cut up your chocolate buttons, and you need to do a bit of maths now. So you thought that you were just doing some cooking? No, you're doing some maths as well. And you need to count out 10 chocolate buttons. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 are going to be for his spikes. The other one, you'll need another one, so you need 10 and 1. Keep the 1 separate, and then I want you to use your knife. Oops. Clean it. And you need to cut these in half. Now, you might need your mums and your dads to help you with this. So if you do, just ask them. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your knife and put it on top of your chocolate button, and you're going to press. And that will, oops, give you 2 halves. See? 2 halves. So I want you to cut all of these together so that you're going to have, don't make them ping across the kitchen. So you're going to need 20 halves in total. All right, so I'm just going to cut these up in half. Don't forget, if you need to get your mum and dads to help you with this, is absolutely fine. The rest of it you can do yourself. So once you've cut them all in half, and it is really tough, you get big muscles, then we can start putting them together. Don't forget, you need to leave 1 separately, so leave 1 separate, and then all the rest will be cut in half. Ooh, there we go. So all of my buttons, except for my 1, are all cut in half, all halves. So that's your maths for today. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get a biscuit, and you're going to get some of your lovely chocolate cream cheese and just small spoon, and you're going to put a nice blob on the top, just like that. So a nice blob. and then use your knife to gently spread it all the way around. Okay? Don't be tempted to lick this. It's very naughty. And I hope you've all washed your hands at the beginning. I should have said that. I forgot. Very naughty. Okay. Now the fun bit. Now we turn it into a hedgehog. So, hedgehogs have spikes on them. And these spikes are to stop all of the other animals eating them, because foxes like to eat hedgehogs. So what they do is they curl themselves up into a big tight ball, so all of the spikes are on the outside, and it stops them being eaten. So what I want you to do is to put your chocolate halves all the way around the outside on half of it. So can you see I've got half, just like that. And then you're going to fill in at the top with the rest of them. So that's all his bristles just about on. Ooh, these are so tasty. Once you've got them all on, like that, there we go. We now need to give him a snout. And a snout is for snuffling. And that they snuffle along the floor and they find out all their favourite foods. And do you know what they like to eat? Slugs and snails. They don't like McDonald's, they don't like Burger King, they like slugs and snails. So he needs a snout to snuffle. So we're going to put his snout for snuffling right down the bottom. That's his snout for snuffling. And then we need some chocolate chips, because he needs to see where he's going to. And we need 3. So you had 10 of the chocolate buttons cut in half, plus 1. And now you need 3 of the chocolate chips, or you can use a currant or a raisin or a sultana. And he needs 1 eye, and he needs 2 eyes, so that can see where he's going and make sure that he sees the foxes before they come and beat him up and eat him up. And then what I want you to do is I want you to get another little chocolate chip, and I want you to dip it in a little tiny bit of icing of the Philadelphia and stick it on, and that's his nose. And that's his nose, so he can sniff out all those juicy slugs and snails. Anyway, this is your chocolate hedgehog. I hope you have fun making him, and I hope you have even more fun eating him, because he's delicious. Shall I have a go? Ooh, no, better not. Save it for later.